let's talk about the whole process. Well, not the whole process, just going from high school into college. Do you pick up the phone when Dr. London is calling? Okay, let's talk about the whole process. Well, not the whole process, just going from high school into college. Man, that time is really scary. Like me being the first generation college student, I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to study for the SAT. I didn't know how to study for the ACT. I didn't really have good counselors who really guided me. So I had to figure it out all on my own, especially with me wanting to be pre-med. I knew I wanted to be a doctor since the age of 12. So trying to find things in high school where I can learn more, and transitioning to college was a little difficult for me. I faced a lot of rejection even when going into college. And so I went to a school my freshman year. I knew pre-med was what I wanted to do. So I had to be, you know what makes the most sense? Let's do pre-med biology. That's the only way I know to get medical school. You're wrong. You can be other majors. You don't have to be a biology major. You don't have to be a chemistry major. You do not have to be a science major in order to get into medical school. You can be any major you want, as long as you take the prerequisites in order to get into medical school. So what I suggest going onto medical school's websites to see, okay, what classes do I need to take in order to get in order to join medical school. And majority of the time, it's all the same thing. You need your 2 basic biologies, your 2 basic chemistries. You need to take your Orgo 1 and 2 with labs. Anatomy isn't required. I don't know why. I think it's very effective to take anatomy and phys in your undergrad because it helps you with preparing for the MCAT. It also helps you to prepare for medical school. And so I would take that. But that being said, if I was to go back, I would be healthcare administration because I'm very passionate about, doctors being able to be treated fairly and be able to provide that proper care for their patients. I feel like the system kind of messes that up, but you know what? We're not going to get into all that. So yeah, you can major in whatever you want to, as long as you take the necessary prereqs and know that that's okay. Okay? Okay, second thing, transitioning from high school to undergrad can be hard only because you don't know how to study. And especially as a pre-med major, biology, 1107, or wherever you are, 1101, 101, is a weed out class. And so just finding out ways to study is key. Transitioning from high school, you probably studied one way. You probably just woke up, went in there and got an A. That's what I did. Then I got in college and I realized, oh snap, wake up call. I can't do that. I can't do the same thing. So I had to take time to learn techniques, new ways in order to study. What I found out that helped me during college was making fake tests. So I would listen to the lecture, I recorded on my phone, and I would take notes from there. From there, I would make flashcards, or I would, I pretty much made flashcards and use Quizlet. And then I would use that Quizlet to make a fake test, and I would test myself over and over again to make sure that I knew the material. Quizlet now has improved where you can make a test on there and it can test you that way to get the repetition. It also has games on there as well, like a little matching game to help you learn the material. So that's what I did going from high school to college and as a pre-med student with that one. And also too, the one thing I would say that I've learned You are in your own race. I used to compare myself to others. I used to study with a lot of people, and I love people. So I just want to make sure that all my friends succeeded. And then I'll get mad at myself when I didn't make the score that I wanted. And I'll be like, what? And be beating myself up. And I realized that, sometimes you gotta take a step back and realize what you've done wrong and know that people are in their own race. Her, my mom had to sit me down and be like, stop comparing yourself to others. And then also to being pre-med, when a lot of my friends, majority of my friends weren't going pre-med, they were all other majors and they were graduating, in 4 years. It took me 5. So not graduating on time was a lot too, and being like, why am I not graduating? And realize, I had to take an extra class, or I was missing a prereq. So just know you are on your own race. And also too, just keep telling yourself, this is my dream, this is what I want to do, and God will provide the way for you to get there. He didn't put this dream in you or bring you this far in order for you to fail, because that's not cool, because it's not going to happen. So just continue to speak positivity to yourself and know that you are learning and you're figuring it out, and that is okay to figure it out. So thank you, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.